Welcome to the Bitcoin Crypto Daily News podcast for March 24th, 2026. Today's markets are a whirlwind of price swings, institutional action, and shifting investor outlooks. Here's what's moving the crypto world this Monday. First, Bitcoin's wild ride continues. Over just a few hours, the price whiplashed from $67,500 to $71,200 and back to $70,000 thanks to conflicting headlines about U.S. Iran tensions. Trump announced a 5-day pause on Iran strikes, sending markets into risk-on mode, but Iran then denied any negotiations, sparking $415 million in crypto liquidations. Leveraged traders on both sides of the market, long and short, took heavy losses. With heavy derivatives volume amplifying every news headline, Bitcoin currently sits just under $70,000. For crypto investors, this environment demands careful risk management and tight stop losses. Meanwhile, institutional adoption is making headlines in Europe. Stockholm-listed H100 Group just signed a deal to acquire Norwegian firms Moonshot and Never Say Die. If closed, the deal will nearly triple H100's Bitcoin treasury to 3,500 coins, putting it among Europe's largest holders. Structured as a Bitcoin-for-Bitcoin exchange, the acquisition avoids stock dilution and keeps exposure high for investors. H100 shares rose 2% on the news. This signals growing corporate confidence in holding Bitcoin as a treasury asset and a possible model for future institutional deals. And finally, crypto fund flows slowed last week, even as Bitcoin led modest gains. According to CoinShares, exchange-traded crypto products saw $230 million in inflows, a sharp drop from over $1 billion the previous week. Hawkish signals from the U.S. Federal Reserve and ongoing Middle East tension weighed on sentiment, sparking $405 million in outflows after the Fed's meeting. Bitcoin funds accounted for most of the inflows, while Ether products posted outflows for the first time in a month. Spot Bitcoin ETFs in the U.S. showed a mixed picture, for straight weeks of net gains, but still about $400 million underwater year-to-date. For investors, this points to persistent caution and the importance of monitoring macro conditions alongside crypto-specific news. That's it for today's Bitcoin Crypto Daily News podcast, where institutional moves, market volatility, and macro events meet. For more news and insights, subscribe and check the link to our crypto markets blog in today's episode description. See you tomorrow for your daily dose of crypto clarity.